Welcome back. Now it's time for our daily press review. I'm delighted to be joined here in the studio with Mrs. Suzy, Deputy Editor-in-Chief of Al-Ahram Al-Arabi magazine. Good morning.
Good morning, dear.
And we start with Al-Ahram online newspaper, where we read Egypt's Ministry of Interior is preparing list of wrongly arrested youth to be released. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi said on Monday that the Interior Ministry is preparing the list of young detainees who were wrongly arrested or have been detained over minor charges to be released before the 4th anniversary of the 25th of January revolution. Speaking during his visit to the United Arab Emirates, the president said that the list includes all cases presented by the media as well as Egyptian organizations. The list is currently being revised by the responsible entities. The Sisi stated that the country is not targeting young people. Okay, how do you read President Sisi's statement as it comes to celebrate the 4th anniversary of the 25th of January revolution?
Of course, some parties are using the young people and the youth people, and we know there is a high percentage of young people in Egyptian society. So more than 40% actually are young. So they are using this maybe to criticize Egyptian policy, to criticize the government now, that the revolution, the 25th revolution, was made by the young people, or mainly by young people, and it meant for a better future for them.
Yes.
And of course, this is a very important perspective that we have to actually understand and respect. It's very important aim that we should go to it. Young people is the future, and we need to have better education, better life for them. And we don't have to detain and arrest young people for minor charges. Free of speech is a human right.
Yeah.
So we need to give a better future aspect to them, a better future, actually feeling that they will have a better future in their life in Egypt. As we see, a lot of young people want to leave the country.
Yeah.
They are frustrated, they are not happy.
Yeah, this is giving hope.
A bit of hope,
yeah.
A bit of hope, a light of hope actually, and I think it's very wise, this decision, yes.
Moving to Al-Masri Al-Yawm newspaper, and we read Al-Sisi arrives at Riyadh to visit Saudi King. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi arrived to Saudi Arabia for a short visit after visiting the United Arab Emirates. Al-Sisi visited Saudi King Abdullah bin Abdul Aziz to ask for his health. Al-Sisi visited Saudi Arabia in August for a short visit. So first, what's your comment on President Fattah al-Sisi's visit to Saudi Arabia? And we want you to comment also on his visit to the United Arab Emirates.
Of course, the visit to United Arab Emirates was very important, and it was very successful, as we can see. President Sisi have given a speech, very important speech. He was tackling the problems of energy and also the problems of terrorists in the region, and how we can all have to actually combine together to try to combat terrorism in this region. He also assured that the security of the Gulf is a red line, and the security of the Gulf is the security of Egypt. Egypt is very keen about the security of the Gulf countries. In a lot of actual meetings he have done in United Arab Emirates, he was trying to convince most of the Arab leaders to come to the conference, the economic conference that's going to be held in March in Sharm el-Sheikh in Egypt. It's a very important conference. Actually, also, as we can see, he had a lot of meetings with some of the investors, Emirates investors, Arab investors, and Egyptians also living in the United Arab Emirates. Concerning his visit to Saudi Arabia, it's just, Emma is very just to that he's very keen about the health of the king. He's asking about it. He went to visit and see what's the situation. So it's very important.
It was a relation between the two countries.
Yeah, it was. Egypt can't forget what United Arab Emirates and what the Saudi Arabia and what Kuwait, other Gulf countries have done. Algeria, Morocco actually, other countries have done to stand beside Egypt in the situation that it was before the 30s and after the 30 June revolution.
Okay, and back to Al-Ahram online, and we read Egyptian political parties seeking electoral consensus to meet again Tuesday. Officials from the Liberal Wafd Party announced on Monday that the senior leaders from around 20 political parties are set to meet again on Tuesday evening in a bid to reach consensus over a unified list of candidates in the coming parliamentary polls. The meeting will be held at the Wafd Party's Cairo headquarters, according to Hussein Al-Khouni, the Wafd spokesperson. Tuesday meeting will be the second in a week. The House of Representatives electoral law specifies that the coming parliament will comprise of 567 members. So how can the political parties reach this consensus over a unified list of candidates in the upcoming parliamentary elections as requested by the President in his meeting with political party leaders last week?
From what I'm reading, it's impossible. It seems every day they are deciding something. The other day they are saying that they have retreated from this. So they are a day step forward and then another day step backward, and that's it. I'm fed up with it. I think most Egyptians are fed up and they are not even interested in this. We need a new parliament. We need a strong parliament that actually gives what the Egyptians aims to be putting on the table, to have a strategic plan for Egypt to come out. Of course, the government is very important, but also the parliament is very important. So if this parliament is going to be from people who are always differs and not going to have only one decision, then it's not a parliament. It's a place where they are going to struggle with each other. Of course, every parliament has different point of views, have different parties, and this is democracy. You can't just have one parliament with one party. It's not democracy. But the situation that I'm seeing now, it's not reflecting the Egyptian society, actually, unfortunately.
Okay, and still with Al-Ahram online newspaper, and we read Al-Azhar deputy leader rejects British Prime Minister's comment on free speech. Al-Azhar, the highest seat of Sunni Islamic learning, does not accept comments by British Prime Minister David Cameron about the right to say offensive things about religion in a free society, according to the institution's deputy leader. Al-Azhar had same stance against French Charlie Hebdo magazine's latest issue. Dar al-Ifta, an entity that issues religious edicts and works under the umbrella of Al-Azhar, said Charlie Hebdo's decision to continue the publications of caricatures of Prophet Muhammad is an act unjustifiably provocative to the feelings of 1.5 billion Muslims worldwide who love and respect the Prophet. So how can the Azhar deal with such offensive comments?
In my own perspective, it's a difference of culture.
Yeah.
They have a different way. They have the different definition of free speech, the Western countries. They cursed even the Sayyidina Isa, they cursed all of the prophets, they don't care. And this is the culture. They are not religious countries. They are different. They have stopped being a religious country since they have stopped the Vatican from interfering in the political and social life, and everyone, as they see it, free even to not believe in God. This is his own way of living. So in the Islam country, this is different. It's a different culture. We don't curse any of our prophets. We believe in all of the prophets, and we don't curse any of them. It's forbidden.
Yeah.
So they don't understand us, and we don't understand them. And this is the role of the Azhar and the role of other Christian institutions, to try to have a dialogue. To try to make them understand how we feel about our prophets and how we feel about insulting our prophets. And also they have to understand that free speech is different than insulting other people. You can't something is an ordinary people. So what about an Islamic symbol like Prophet Muhammad? So I think this is very important, that we have to make them more understandable of what's happening.
Okay,